Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, guess what we're doing? We are plugging the PHEV in for a charge again. Can you believe it? That limited 25-mile range equals a lot of charging. But today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things that I dislike about the CX90. And this video will be for CX90s in general. It won't be specific to the PHEV or the gas model. So stick with us. Alright guys, so number 1 on the list of things I dislike about this CX90 is the memory seat function. All the other cars that I've had this on, you hit the memory seat function and then the mirrors would also follow suit and have memory on them. But the CX90 is not the case. You do not get memory mirrors, which is a pain. So the seat goes to where you need it, but then you have to sit there and adjust your mirrors. So definitely not very convenient when all the other cars out there like Teslas, Explorers, just the majority of cars, if they have a seat memory, it also saves the mirrors. So that is one thing that I am very unhappy with the CX90, because it's just something that could easily be remedied. So alright, number 2 on my list of dislikes. What is up with this? It's the year 2023. Everything has a touch screen, and you can't have standard equipment with the touch screen up here. If you get the Premium Plus model, you can get Apple CarPlay or Android Auto touchscreen, but not the main interface. So very weird in this day and age that you have to use this thing. So that is number 2 on my list of dislikes. No touchscreen for the infotainment. Okay guys, number 3 on my list. This could have been number 1 if I was putting them in order, but this shifter is horrible. I can't believe that somebody actually approved this shifter for release to the general public. You have to go over and then down. I've already not put it in park at least 2 times because I go up here and think I'm in park. Luckily, it automatically puts the parking brake on if you forget to put it in the proper parking position, and it doesn't roll away on you. So I guess that safety feature is there, but if they would have done a regular stick shift like every other car, they wouldn't have needed that safety precaution. So very dumbfounded to this shifter. It would have been better just to have like a little dial like some of the cars do, or just buttons. They could have put buttons right here. Would have been way better than this stupid thing. So number 3 on the list, stick shifter is horrible. Alright, number 4 on my dislike list is the storage situation. Just the way they made this rear-wheel drive setup, there is not a lot of room. This is not very deep, and there's no place to put things in the console. And you got your 2 cup holders here, and a lot of the times we're using the cup holders to store things. The wireless charger, you can't even fit much up there, and then the storage in the back. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, this SUV is big. It is a big 3-row SUV, crossover, whatever you want to call it. And the storage space on this thing is very tiny compared to the competition. If you look here, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but this actually slopes up when the second row, or excuse me, the third row is folded. So you're losing space up and down right there because of that slope. And then this, a lot of cars will have extra space in here. Most cars these days don't even come with a spare tire, but they decided that we still needed a spare tire instead of extra cargo space. I would have liked to see this under the car or not in the car at all, and just use like run flats, or possibly like the air compressor and a can of Fixa flats, just for the sake of cargo space, because this thing does not have it. So around 40 cubic feet with the third row folded down, and it's really atrocious when the third row is up. So definitely does not win any contests with storage space, unfortunately. Alright guys, my final thing of dislikes so far on the CX90 are these door pockets. So when you open the doors, it's got this big plastic piece down here, and it's fairly clean right now, but you can see it collects all this debris. And the last time I washed it was full of sand and other junk, and it gets all up in here, and it's very, very hard to get clean without scratching stuff. So just be aware that a lot of debris flies up into these pockets. It's the same in the back doors here. It just collects stuff on these ledges. You can see all there was a lot more sand and gravel and stuff stuck up in there before I washed it the other day. So definitely something on my dislike list. It makes for a pain in cleaning this, especially if you're wiping it out with the towel. Then you don't want to touch any of the paint surfaces or you'll scratch the paint. So most cars, you know, just goes up and down there, and you don't have that flat ledge to collect stuff like that. Alright guys, so that's the 5 things I dislike about the CX90 after 1 month of ownership. If you guys own a CX90 and have any things you dislike, leave a comment down below. Would like to hear from you. If you haven't already, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Have a good one.